Hey, Shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Naaman with the DC Camp, branch of Great Millstone. Back for another video. First and foremost, Kahalo Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kahakradash. And of course, once again, double honors go out to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations also go out to the fellow Akim that are out there on the highways and byways. Also, the innumerable amount of videos they post on the web and other, forms of social media to get the word out. That's what we do, all right? In the time that is given to us that we have remaining, because trust you me, the famine of the word, all right, is at the door. This video here, this is from the site Black Sheep Grittin. This is the games, or I should say, these are the games that these pieces of shit, and I'm talking about these policemen, play with Jake. They don't do it to anybody else. It just so happened. Well, I'll let you see the video. But this is one of these videos where you're like, yeah, this is he got his comeuppance, as they say, over across the pond.
What's good, YouTube? Back with another one, man. You already know what it is. I'm gonna stay on this grind. Appreciate y'all once again vibing with me, tapping in with me. You already know what it is. So the video we're gonna check out is about an arrogant, unprofessional police officer that pulled over a black FBI agent and didn't realize he was dealing with an FBI agent, man, either. So he gonna show his butt and then try to clean it up, man. You know what I mean? You already know what it is. So let's go on and jump into this video and get it popping, man. You already know what it is. Crazy.
Open the window all the way, please. Put the phone down. Put the phone down. Can you do me a favor? Open all the windows.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna run it back. And I try not to speak so soon in the video, but right there, man, that's the bull crap right there, bro. Cops always want to scream that their life is in danger. That's why they have to assess every situation with aggression and all of that. You know what I mean? Well, he walking up to somebody's window playing tapping. You don't know what they got on the other side of that window or on the inside of that car. You coming up, Joe.
Sorry about that.
You know what I mean? And it could go another way. You know what I mean? But just wanted to point that out, man. But I'm gonna run it back and I'm gonna let it do what it do.
Open.
Sure.
Open the window for me all the way, please. Put the phone down. Put the phone down. Can you do me a favor? Open all the windows.
Sure.
Open all the windows. I need you to open all the windows for me right now. Anybody else in this vehicle? Okay. All right. You know why I'm pulling you over right now? Okay, I'm pulling you over because I saw you. I was right behind you. I don't know if you noticed. You were swerving. You didn't indicate.
You were
Turn
swerving.
Okay, you can record all you want. I mean, I know what you're doing there. But you're looking up. Look it up. You little weirdo.
He doing the most.
Do me a favor. Open up all the windows. Blah blah. Let's go.
Using his authority already, bro.
Sir. Why are you making this difficult?
Why are you making this difficult?
Whoa. Ain't dude tripping.
Nothing. Okay, so license, registration, proof of insurance. Can you get off your phone? You little TikTok thing? I just did. Are you deaf? Are you deaf? Oh, there's no supervisor.
Listen to how.
There is no supervisor. I'm the most senior officer on the road right now. So, I would be second supervisor. I'm gonna let you listen to my music. Okay, so that's how we're gonna talk. Alright, step out of the vehicle for me. Step out of the vehicle for me. Okay, put the phone down. Listen. Hold on.
See, he already knew.
Do you have any weapons on? Do you have anything you're not supposed to have on you in the car? Do you have anything you're not supposed to have on you in the car? You're gonna make this difficult. Can I step out the vehicle? Can you just answer the question first? I'll step out the vehicle for you. On the wheel. I'll step out the vehicle. Listen to me, follow my directions, and this can go very easy.
See?
Listen, sir.
Listen,
Do you
sir.
want to get out the car or you don't?
I want you to follow
Dude,
my directions. Just
he gotta be out of his mind. He tweaking, bro.
I'm gonna follow your direction. No,
Dude,
do you
sure.
want to
Do you
get out
have
the car or
any
they don't?
weapons or anything you shouldn't have in the vehicle or on your person at this moment?
No.
No.
True.
Nope.
Okay. Do you have a firearm on you? Do you have a license to carry a firearm if you do?
Are we in Florida? Even if I did have a license on me,
Answer
you
my
don't even
question.
need
What is this
to have what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Big fact. All right, look at him.
I got a gun right here on my side.
This is the type of police officer that definitely does not deserve his job. And you know what I mean? I know a lot of people out there, me included, don't like to hope or wish certain things, but some stuff is just what it is. And I hope that he does not.
That's why we always bring out this scripture. Agree with thine adversary quickly. All right. Whilst it says, agree with thine adversaries, Matthew 5:25. Agree with thine adversary quickly whilst thou art in the way with him. All right. Lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Now, the police officer, all right, actually in that instance can be all three. Judge, jury, and, if necessary, execution. And how many times do Jake fall into the last category? Because in this, as in this case, he's instigating. He's trying to push. All right.
Things, but some stuff is just what it is, and I hope that he does not keep his position. I hope he got to go a whole nother route in life, because he's abusing his authority. Most definitely, that's a tyrant for real right there, bro.
No, but watch.
I mean, he just saying all kind of stuff. I can make your life hell.
Yeah.
Dude, tripping, man.
I can make your life miserable.
On the window. He might be high though, for real, man. Like,
that's what I thought at first.
A lot of police officers be out there, under the influence of drugs, man. Real talk, when they supposed to be doing their job, protecting and serving, but they not doing that, bro. He's abusing his job, and his silly ass don't even realize who he dealing with yet, bro. So it's on him, bro.
Hey, put your hands up there.
I got a gun on my side.
Okay.
Can you do me a favor?
626, you're gonna have a total of the mail. Now
Look at my shirt.
Rush that back up.
Why you searching me?
Spread your feet out.
Why you searching
Put your feet
me,
out.
sir? Why you searching me?
Where's the gun?
Please?
Where's the gun?
On my right. On my right.
For my safety and your safety. Listening, okay?
For your safety and my safety.
Hey, basically when you do that, why you searching me?
You got big muscles, huh?
My gun is right on my chest.
Oh, wow. Oh, in your chest, huh? So we're lying to that.
This cop tripping, bro. He out his mind.
Me? No. Okay, I'm sitting in the parking lot.
Double, you have a license to carry this?
Where am I, bro?
Do you have a...
See how?
Okay. It's called a... Hey, buddy.
It's around my neck.
It's called a concealed carry permit.
Listen, my license is around my neck.
Oh.
I carry it around my neck.
Okay. Well, first let's see what else you have. So you're lying here.
This almost seems...
You guys expect your feet apart?
This almost seems too good to be true.
Yeah.
Like it's funny. It just seems almost like this can't be real, but it's real, bro. I think he got his mind. I think he owns something, bro, because he kicking it. He doing way too much, bro. I think he out his mind, and he definitely ain't doing his job properly. He's not doing it professionally. He needs to be removed from the whole law enforcement and not allowed to be
Because it's Jake.
Like, people's lives is on the line when they pull us over,
Exactly.
when they walk up on us, when they get them calls. And I mean, truth is, their life is on the line as well. So, him being out here taking this whole situation lightly, playing, heard him say something like, yeah, keep your hands on the steering wheel like a good old boy or something like that, bro. He just saying a lot of crazy stuff, and it has nothing to do with what he's even approaching the dude, the black federal agent with, man. And I wouldn't be surprised if they not doing a sting on dirty cops or something going on in that area dealing with crooked cops, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. That ain't normal. I mean, that ain't nothing new at all. Let's get back into it, though.
Spread your feet apart, huh? Fucking
He doing the most.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Listen, make sure you get my. Can you make sure you get my.
What's this?
Mr. King. License to carry
You
on my
know what
chest.
it is.
This is fake.
Is this fake?
People like to act like they're cops.
Federal agent.
Right. Where's the
Oh, right.
Do me a favor.
Now it's energy change.
Nah, yeah.
Lean against the car. Lean against the car. Lean against the car. So you're a cop. So why would you tell me?
He didn't get.
It seemed like you finally pulled me up.
You been drinking today?
Now he wants to talk. You notice. Beforehand, he wouldn't let him get a word in edgewise. Right? Like he said, now his energy changes.
Drinking, sir.
He trying to flip the whole script.
Now he's switching.
We're doing an investigation on. Okay. And just what? You just talking the past.
216.
Now he wants to call his
I told
supervisor.
you. I told you. They doing an investigation on cops. They abusing their authorities, as they should, bro. Get these dirty, crooked cops and tyrants off the street. You know what I mean? I know people.
But it goes further than that. This whole system needs to be, and it will be, brought down. All right. They always bring up what do they like to say? Oh, it's just a few bad apples. No, it's the whole rotten fucking system. It's rotten to the core. All right.
I know in reality, whether you finding the police officers or not, cops, if you got past issues, traumas, which a lot of us out here in the world do, in real life, there's still some cops out there that we can't say is just bad, bro. I ain't never met one personally, but we can't say that because they are human beings before they put on those badges and all of that. I think what citizens and people want is just them to do their job in the right way, for them to be mentally healthy and stable.
It's a lot more to it than that. Ain't that
have
simple?
proper training and
No.
all levels, you know what I mean? And them to do their job and do it correctly.
No.
You know what I mean? And not to overdo their job as this officer.
See, it's like, I'm using this video, and as a matter of fact, oops. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. Yeah, let me do this. This is the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, which I'm doing, all of these, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. All right? Of course, I'm not profiting off of this in any way. I'm doing all of the states above. All right. Back to the video.
Correctly. You know what I mean? And not to overdo their job as this officer's doing. He's doing.
See, this is the thing. You're constantly making excuses for these wicked-ass motherfuckers under this wicked-ass system. It all has to be torn down. All right? As long as who's over us is ruling, it ain't never going to be right. All right? Because it's a reflection of who is ruling over us. And they are the wicked. So the wicked is going to be the wicked. As it says in Daniel real quick. All right, you're at the mercy of someone or that actually hates us. Let's see, where is that? Let's see. Hold on. Here it is. Daniel 12:10. Many shall be purified and made right and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. There's another one where it talks about, many scriptures, but the one I'm trying to think of, it's in the Apocrypha. If he does do good, it's by, let me see here. 14. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his good, Let's see. There's none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is the recompense of his wickedness. Here's my point 7. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. See, but the average Jake out here, he can't see that. He can't see that, yeah, it's a lost cause with these people. All right, he's being pulled down out of his rulership. All right, Luke 10 and 18, you know, when Yahushua was talking to the disciples, he beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven. All right, I'm quoted, I don't have to get it. You know, he's falling, and he's falling fast. All right, and this is a beautiful thing for us that have been blessed through the Holy Spirit to see what's actually happening.
Correctly. You know what I mean? And not to overdo their job as this officer's doing. He's doing something that has nothing to do with his position or his authority or his power. He's abusing his power.
Because
like
we
I said,
are
I hope he
prey.
loses his
That's
job
why.
behind this, because
We are prey. We have no actual power for them to be worked. This came out in what's his name? Hold on. He was a marshal, a deputy. There's only one marshal. He was a deputy U.S. Marshal. His name was Fogg. Let's see, Deputy Marshal. I think it's 2 G's. Hold on. He was one. He was highly motivated. He was like, let's go get these motherfuckers. But the mistake he made, he wanted to go out to the burbs. All right. Let's see. I think his nickname was Batman or something like that. But when he turned his attention to actually going for the bigs, this is him. He's retired. This is a picture from 2016. Hold on. Let's see. Come on, they're gonna play this shit. Damn it. But in any case, I just wanted to, let's see. Here it is. Here it is. Fuck the times. Former U.S. Marshal who won 1998 racial discrimination case says law enforcement system has been racist. Of course. Of course. It says a former career U.S. Marshal who won a $4 million discrimination lawsuit in 1998 tells the Daily Caller that he believes law enforcement needs to be totally reformed. I mean, according, let's see, I want to, let's see. According to Fogg, law enforcement is as racist now as when he entered it in 1979. He was removed by a superior from a high-profile case in 1985 for, he alleged, racially motivated reasons. He sued, and the jury awarded him $4 million in 1998, which number was later reduced upon appeal. Yeah, just blah, 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 blah. Everything had a disproportionate effect on African Americans. Everything has had a disproportionate effect on so-called African Americans. Duh. You cannot be a black command officer without selling out to someone. Let's see. The caller reached out to the police departments in Chicago, Minneapolis, Sacramento. I remember this was when all this shit was going on, especially like in Seattle, places like that. Y'all remember that. And even here in the district, before he went to Philly, Chief Ramsey, who came from Chicago. All right, it says all 3 of these cities currently have African American police chiefs. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. I'm trying to get to the point I just want you to see it and not just me saying it. Let's see. I want to go to, damn it. He goes on to say he believes something similar to witness protection should be made available to those who blow the whistle on police corruption, particularly those who attempt to address systemic racism. He also said all law enforcement officers need to be subject to consistent external review. External, not internal. That's important. Constant reviews at least once a year, especially over informants. He told the caller he supports an end to qualified immunity, a policy implemented in an attempt to improve policing. He said qualified immunity protects law enforcement officers from most lawsuits. He does not, however, support the recent motion to defund the police. I wanted him to go into, it says, and this is what I said earlier in the video, it said the moment you say you've got a few bad apples, then the public cannot trust who's pulling which apple. Alright, no, it goes deeper than that. It's the whole fucking tree from the root. Alright, it says your behavior is complicit, which makes you part of the crime. Exactly. But I wanted him to go into what he was saying as far as when to buy a suit against Marshal Service. Alright, 2024. Bigots with badges. Of course. Let's see. Damn it! Washington Post, I said the Times. Fucking Post. Alright, let's see. Damn it. You know, I'm not going to even play this. I'm not going to even play with that shit. Deputy Chief Fogg. Alright, Maryland Delegate. Damn it. And I know it's on the video, but I didn't want to. Shit. Damn it. Let's see if I can cut right to the point. Oh man, come on. Let's see. What is this? What the? No, come on. No, I can't do that right now. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. You know what? Remember, so you can have his name. Hold on. Let's see. Deputy U.S. Marshal Matthew Fogg with 2 G's. All right, look him up. All right, back to the video.
A lot of people have lost their lives, behind ignorant police officers like this. Real talk. Every day it's still going on. Probably as we speaking, somebody is currently probably losing their life due to a ignorant and very dangerous and toxic police officer or cop. It's just the truth, bro. So yeah, man, if he's playing around like this, I mean, he's throwing insults, he's throwing jabs, he's roughing dude up. Now he's trying to flip the script to say, you been drinking? Nah, don't flip the script now, bro. You messed up, dog.
Yeah.
You were part of an investigation of dirty cookie cops. You know what it is.
It's something bad. When your sergeant gets here and he realizes what's going on,
Run it back a little bit.
it seemed like you finally pulled me up. Been drinking tonight? Drinking, sir. We don't drink. I smell alcohol. I've been eating from the actually, we're doing an investigation on. Okay.
He looking for some shit now.
Guess what?
Motherfucker.
216.
That's what his ass did.
When your sergeant gets here and he realizes what's going on right now, what's going on is that I stopped the bag don't make a difference. Where's the okay? So I found your ID.
Judge and book by its cover.
I'm doing some things that's wrong. Tell me why, as a police officer. Tell me why another police officer in handcuffs. Over a swerve?
You didn't identify yourself as police officer. You were swerving. You didn't indicate your turn signal.
Once again, sir, you didn't call your sergeant here neither. So that's the thing that we supposed to do here, right?
He said he ain't got no supervisor.
I don't know why you're being like this.
I don't know why you're being like this.
What y'all got going on? You know,
we as agents, we're gonna figure it out. You know, we don't like city cops. You know that, right?
Okay, yeah, we don't like
The
federal cops either.
agents don't like city cops. We don't consider ourselves cops.
What are you, a pencil pusher?
Man, look at you, a pencil pusher.
Pencil pusher.
You could have just identified yourself as police officer. That wouldn't have done.
You want to
Of course it was.
When I showed you my badge and you grabbed my badge, you still didn't believe it was real.
Because people impersonate officers all the time.
all the time.
When I see
Yeah,
your
right.
charger, I'll make sure when I see your charger, we'll make sure.
Well, we don't have to go that far. Okay.
No, we won't. We'll go farther than that. We'll make sure we talk to the. We'll make sure we do a lot of things on this. I'm pretty sure you probably have other offenses against you.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
Have a
yeah.
nice day. I continue to have a mind. I appreciate you, sir.
Listen.
Sir, I appreciate you.
You have a good day.
Then turn his music up on that.
Turn the music up on his ass. All right, you already know what it is, man. Post your thoughts and your comments on this one, man. Me personally, I enjoyed this video, man. Like I said, if we had more cops and police officers out in the world being held accountable like this, and the good ones checking the bad ones, hey, man, people.
You know, that's, you know, I ain't gonna say what I wanted to say, but no, this is all about money, and guess who's the prey and who they make their money off of? Yes. All right. Isaiah 42 and 22 tells you that we are for a prey here. All right. Someone's making fun and say we don't have to go that far. That proves that they think less of Jake police officers. He's a fed. The cop, hold on. The cop played the game and won first prize. I loved it. It said we don't have to go that far. FBI said, oh, we're going to go further. Oh my God, I enjoyed watching this, and thank God the Fed was a black. By the way, the police officer did lose his job. Hey, this is the best video of the year. Laugh out loud, he turned the music up on that cracker. This is top notch, mate. Absolutely top notch. Well done, son. My license is around my neck. Oh God, it's called, and this is the important thing what I said earlier, it's called instigation, and it's a very common tactic. They use it when they want you to lose your cool. Then they become justified in what they do. All right. The way dude said federal agent, like he was grinning. Yeah, he's, you know, whatever. Because you know he was probably saying under, you know, thinking to himself, yeah, right, nigger. Let's see. That was a thing of beauty. You're 100% correct, though. A situation like that can easily end up with folks getting killed. All right. Let's see. I agree this cop is out of control, and cops on drugs is not a stretch. I've known several cops that did drugs. All right, so yeah, that's it on this. Let me get one more scripture here, because this is the whole thing behind these jealous and envious pieces of shit. This is Psalm 62 and 4. He says, they only consult to cast him down from his excellency. He couldn't, even when he tried, you know, at first he couldn't get a word in, right? He wasn't just kept, you know, keep your hands on the wheel, told him to get out before then. So it was like, the agent was saying, well, what, you want me to get out or what? And it's like, so, you know, he didn't call his supervisor like he was supposed to. Which he was on request, I might add, by the agent. And, you know, you're talking about you didn't identify yourself. Besides not letting him get a word in, when he told you, when you saw the badge, you still didn't believe it. So, I mean, anyway, here it goes. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Selah. Let's go to Psalms 5 and 9. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Now, someone had, and I didn't get to the comment. Let me see if I can find it. Officer safety, my ass. This is a job. This job is a choice. Deal with what comes with it. I served 25 years in the Marine Corps and never heard anything about Marine safety. We sign up for this knowing we at high risk. If you're scared, find another job where you are safe and warm. So sick of that excuse. Now let's see, where is that comment someone made? Let's see. Hope I didn't skip over. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. That's South Florida. He's probably Cuban. Not white, but definitely a white wannabe. And that's a good point to bring up, because you see a lot of that also with these, you know, what they call white supremacist adjacent or white adjacent. All right, they take up the same attitudes towards us as, you know, these Edomites, so-called white people. So that's going to be it on this. You know, at the end of the day, he thought he, you know, the dreads, he thought he had one, right? So with that, hey, until the next video, hey, shalom. Whoops. All right.